Good morning. I just wanted to come out into nature and maybe just sit with you and like create maybe like a breathing meditation or something, and figure out a way to just connect um, energetically and tune in to how we're feeling. um, Yeah, I think it would be good to, find a spot that feels like, for me, I found like a spot out in nature and in this little, it's like a little tiny secluded, it's like kind of fenced in, and there's a bunch of um, birds and bugs and dandelions and tons of flowers around me. It's super beautiful. I feel really good. And like, I could scream if I wanted to, and no one would hear me. But I'm not sure what your space looks like. But finding something that you could drop into, and yeah, and know that like if you went into your body, you could stay there for a minute. Okay. So I think it would be good for us to close our eyes and and start to just kind of notice. Let's just like tune into what's around us, noticing sounds, tuning into our heartbeat, noticing any discomfort maybe in the body, and just finding, that space where you can really just be present with what's going on in your body without any judgment or allowing the ego to come into it, just being with the breath and being with nature. There's an owl. I like to relax my face and relax my eyes. I seem to hold a lot of energy in my eyes. Um, so there's this really great cue one time where it's nice to relax your eyes, but it's even better when you can focus on relaxing the eye sockets and also just letting the eyeballs get very heavy. And just noticing the relief of needing to hold our eyes, because we use our eyes so much, looking at our phone, you know, looking at our kids, looking at, our school project, and just noticing any energy or tension or beliefs that go into the strain and the force that we put into the use of our eyes. And I want you to tune in to the other senses, tune into the ears, tune into your taste buds, tune into your ability to smell what's going on around you. Sense your body, your sensorial body, your auric field, the heat coming off of your body, and just breathing into that awareness. Closing down the eyes, continually relaxing the eyes, and really noticing how much energy we use in our eyes, you know. I like to make a sound. If I'm feeling any energy in my body, I notice that when, I make a sound, there's different parts of my body where the sound will come from, or I'll feel it maybe in my head or in my stomach or in my chest. So tune into any stuck or stagnation or just any type of numbness or disconnect into your body. And I just want you to start making maybe just like a subtle like humming sound on your exhale, like some kind of audible vibration frequency that taps into the tissue that's in that part of your body. Maybe like a And just notice the pleasure that comes with making that sound in our body, whether that's a ah, I notice like deeper sounds are a little lower, so maybe like ugh, ugh. Like I've been feeling kind of stuck down there a little bit, and I've been making some movements with it as well. Ugh. Just undulating the spine, letting that energy just kind of move through you, maybe shaking it out, releasing it out of the hands. Sometimes I think of the heat that's in my body, and sometimes it feels kind of stuck around my heart or maybe in my stomach, and I visualize it with my sound. So I'll, like a dragon almost, I'll try to like let the heat out with a sound, like visualizing the heat coming out. Yeah, that feels more around my heart. I don't know if you can feel the feelings around your heart. But sometimes I feel emotion come up a little bit around this area. So yeah, like whatever that looks for you. If you feel like emotions coming up, maybe letting out like an expressive form of energy with it, helping it come out, whether that's like, ugh, ugh, letting it come out, ugh, ugh, ah, ah. Really finding that tune, that expression, that tone, that feeling that wants to come out, wants to express itself. And maybe even finding pleasure in your sound, whether that's maybe feeling pleasure in the body is just so soothing. Maybe touching ourselves and making contact with our body is a way to reflect, like, what is my body asking? What does it need? Oh, it feels good to love myself. Ah, yes. Ah. 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 What does my body need? What would help me feel more? The answer is always in the breath. So taking a breath. Sometimes it's nice to do like a little face exercise too, and just kind of like loosen up the face a bit, you know, and just kind of like, oh, wow, 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 wow. Elongating the spine. And when you elongate the spine, you're consciously telling your mind that there's more space to breathe. You're consciously telling, the body, there's more space to breathe. There's more space to send energy. So think of the breath as energy, as intelligence, as wisdom. As you inhale it, you can tell it where to go. You can feed different parts of your body, whether that's your lingam, your yoni, your stomach, your intestines, your spine, the blood, the cells, whatever is asking for your attention, your awareness, your consciousness. What would it feel like to continue to relax the eyes, elongate the spine, have more space to breathe, have more space to feel? Ah. So taking the hands into Namaste, we're going to change it up a bit. And we're going to take the thumbs and we're going to fold it in. And we're going to barely touch the tips of the fingers together. And I want you to imagine you're holding your heart. Gently holding your heart, focusing on how tender you're touching your fingers, and also keeping the thumbs tied in. So there's like a stretch happening in your thumbs, tenderness with the fingers, and tenderness with the base of your palms. And just holding it tenderly against your body, and imagining your heart and all the loving energy, relaxing the shoulders, elongating the spine, staying present with your hands, focusing on your hands, the tenderness and sweetness of the hands. Just focusing on the tenderness of your hands, elongating your spine, and breathing and feeling your body. Noticing what you're feeling with this mudra. Can you tenderly hold your heart in your hand? Do you notice the need to push and create resistance? Being gentle with yourself, being tender with your heart, being conscious and aware of how your heart is feeling. Making choices around these feelings that you have around your heart. Namaste. Thank you.